Samsung French door refrigerator, model RF31, Frank Mary Edward Sam Bravo. It iced up in the icebox compartment. If you're having this issue, Samsung has several bulletins on them. You have to address. You have to seal this with silicone all along that line towards the back and the edge. If you notice, you'll see light, a bit of light that goes in there. You can see that all along that edge. So you want to seal that. Apart from sealing that, make sure your ice room is defrosted completely. They upgraded to some clips too, some defrost clips. They go on here on the refrigerant loop, and the plastic shroud comes out and comes with a new one. You want to put that on, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Of course, I took out the auger motor, so it was all iced up here. You also want to make sure your water line up here is pretty much even and has a spout coming out, at least maybe like about a nickel size out from here. I'll show you with the mirror. Okay. Let's see if we can see it. So pretty much, pretty much that gray line right there needs to get just a little bit more inside. Okay, so we're gonna adjust that icemaker from a 317A to a 317D, and we're gonna keep the same auger motor. Fan's still good. Make sure you defrost it. Make sure you take off the cardboard that's under here when it comes new. The difference on the icemaker, the new one, the little fill tray, the fill tray, where the water goes in here, is just closed off, and now it's got that little lip. So I'm gonna put a new icemaker. I added a little bit of silicone. We're gonna dab it all the way down. I added it from the back towards this side. And you can use silicone. I use that one, waterproof. Samsung sends you one, but it's pretty expensive, so if you want, you can get a pretty inexpensive one and basically seal up the side and the back. Okay, step one out of the way. We sealed it up. Get a flashlight just to confirm. We need to run our silicone just a little bit right there. So we'll do that right now, but basically pretty much it's all sealed towards the back. There's no light coming through. So that's what we want. Okay, so come to the back of the fridge and locate these lines here. And this is your dispenser, and this is your fill tube for your ice. Inside that ice room we're at. It's about right here. So you see these black marks? Don't pay attention to these. Use a mirror inside and verify how far this line is going in. Okay, so start by taking this screw out. Start by taking that out in case you need to, where these won't come out. If not, you'll have a fitting right in here. And what you're gonna do there is you're gonna press that in, and then this will come out, and then you'll be able to adjust your tube in and out. And peep in there. And you see that fill tube? So the fill tube's already touching, so we're gonna go back a little bit, like maybe a hair. You don't want that all the way back, because then you're gonna splatter all over the place. You want it maybe like halfway. Okay. So I don't know if you can see with that gray line right there. That's the tube in the back that I was pushing in. Okay, so we're gonna adjust a little bit more. Okay, now we adjusted the fill tube, so it's about halfway. And that's what we want. I want that fill tube to be about halfway. So let me see if I can adjust it for you. The zoom. See that gray line? Make sure it goes something like that, because you don't want it to go too much forward, too far back, because then your fill is going to splatter all over that tray on the ice maker. So right about halfway. Okay, now that you're done there, you put the little brackets back in place. So never go by this mark. You're gonna have to use a mirror inside and try to go back and forth by pressing this little John Guest fitting in, and then you'll be able to go back and forth. So now that once you got that, make sure you put this kind of flush with the brackets. Don't have them sticking out like that, because then you can accidentally push it back towards the wall, and it'll hit your wall in the back, and it'll push the line in. So just make sure it's about there and secure it with the brackets. Okay. Make sure you check your water pressure too. Make sure you have at least 20 psi or more. Make sure you're able to fill up a cup at least in less than 1 minute if you don't have a psi gauge. Don't just assume that you're icing up in here and you have all those issues where you have to change out the ice maker. You know, it is best to check the water pressure first before you do anything else. And in this case, I mean, the water pressure is real good here. So yeah. Okay, next step would be to install this clip. It's a part number. It comes with 2 defrost clips and your guide. Get a needle nose and take this shroud out. It comes out like that. Get your new one. It has 2 angles. So it goes like this, back in. All the way towards the back. Okay. Now you take your clips. Place them right here in the bottom of the loop. Slide them back. Place the other one right in the bottom of the loop and slide them back. Slide them back. And it looks something like that. So just make sure they're straight. And they're touching that plastic shroud that you just put on there. There you go. So they should look. Okay, now this is in your new ice maker, 217D. This is the old one, 317A. Okay. So they're about the same size. They are the same size. The only difference is that fill tube is closed on this one. Okay, once you're done with that, press the test button here 3 seconds. And we're gonna start filling. Right now we're going. Now what I have to do is just wait and make sure that no water spills out. Here's the teeth at 12 o'clock. Coming towards 1 o'clock. Coming towards 2 o'clock. Coming towards 3 o'clock. And it'll stop there at 3 o'clock. And come back up towards 12. And then it'll fill. Right in between that time. So slowly coming back up. And once it fills, harvest will start in a bowl. There it is. So that's a good water flow. So we should get water all the way up to here, up to that icemaker sensor. The icemaker sensor will feel that that ice is already ready to harvest, and it'll start harvesting in about 25 to 35 minutes. That's pretty much it. So just alright. So that completes the job. Place the ice bucket too. I'll show you why. Customer had requested a door too, because their handle broke off. Just even replace this shaft, but this door's sealed, so it's not available. You gotta order the whole door. So check your ice tray, because they will crack right in here, and they'll start leaking water towards the front of the unit. You can see how cracked it is, so you can replace that too. That was it. Go to the next one.